you guys. Look, soy sauce, man. Come on. At least they didn't shut me down. They just kicked me off. The algorithm must not have been sure, so they just stopped it temporarily. Roy B, what's up, man? I haven't seen you all day. We've been live, but you missed us. It was violation, man. You did not drink that on YouTube. Is there some rule against drinking? I don't know. I guess there must be. They didn't shut me down. When I got shut down that one time, it was like, you're done. They wouldn't let me stream again. Not for like 5 days. I had to write letters and get letters and worry about it. But it seemed like they shut down. They did not approve of drinking soy sauce, Neil. That was a step too far. But files. No bite on that pass. I've had just about enough of this. Daggone boat fumes are making my head hurt. I see Sam Dimmert over there. I wonder if he's gonna go like way outside of bounds and fish out on the 50 fathom line if I go in. Pointed like towards the inbounds right now. We're both kind of like on the line. I'm marking good stuff here. We just haven't gotten a bite on this turn. Pretty soon we will. Looks like the right kind of bait fish and stuff on the bottom. And I don't think we got hammered by lingcod on that pass yet. Not yet. Oh, Holly, love you so much. We're here. I haven't died yet from the fumes, but maybe soon. If I do, I love you so much. You can have all my stuff. Homo Hideaway is back. What's up? Blessings to you. Roxy 8435 RTC, what's up? Come on, King Salmon, bite my hooks. You're welcome. Dan Jakes has arrived on the scene. What's up, Dan's Jigs? Catching a few fish today, nothing crazy. We didn't get one on that pass. That's like, we've been getting one on every pass. It's kind of a long tack, but they're quitting on us now. It's getting dark. I think we should go up to the gut and get the heck out of here. Holly's talking about dinner. I'm like 2 hours from the harbor. We're super safe out here, sucking up all these fumes off my engine. We'll go home and look up how to find an exhaust leak on your engine. Maybe there's some way I can like spray it down with spray paint or something. I don't know. Give me one of those carbon monoxide sensors in there. Beep, 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 beep. Evacuate, evacuate. I got my window wide open. I still got my eyes burned in here. I guess I only got one window open. It's so cold out there. I didn't take anything out. get a pizza, you better get a big one, because those stupid little pizzas aren't enough to fill me up. Or get something to go with it. I haven't eaten anything all day except one tiny little piece of fish. Zyro, how about you? Everybody said buffering! Are we buffering? Why are we buffering? Is anybody else buffering? Okay. Alright. I remember that, Zyro. We'll get you later. When you're trying to catch the snook. Right when you're about to catch the snook. I'll be like, your sound is out. You don't have any sound. Fix the sound. Yeah, I know. The last stream got cut off. I took a shot of soy sauce and that was it, man. They shut me down. That was the final straw. And let's make another paste. We'll head up to good. I don't feel like staying out here until dark. I got enough fish. We'll start working our way back. We'll let Sam come through here at dark. I had king salmon for dinner. The night before that we had yellowtail or wahoo, I don't know. Oh, yellowfin, that's what we had. Eat the fish. Yeah, I ate the fish. I ate the fish and I ate an orange, which is really good. The orange I had was like the best orange I've had all winter. It's so good. I don't know where that sucker came from, but they got that one right. Alright, marking a big old chunk of feed right here. Maybe it's just a rock. It's a rock with something on top of it. That's a little fish. I guess since we didn't catch anything on that tack, we can move a little closer to the rock. Fight with some lingcod and stuff. Maybe when we can get in there where the lingcod are, we'll get a king salmon. Yeah, I like the yellowtail a lot too. Been trying to convince Holly to let me make 2 trips down to San Diego per year, but I don't think she's going for it. Who's that? Blood Dragon! Love for the blood dragon. Anybody like to watch video games? Blood Dragon is a professional video game playing master. I love Asian. Those Asians have got the streaming thing figured out. You can learn a lot from them. If I was Asian, I could have a good job doing this. Just need to get some of their views. My goodness, there's so many Asians. You can tap into that market. You're golden. Soy sauce, the super chat. Okay. One more shot. Don't shut me down. It's the Kyokin Moon! Let's go! Let's take a capful. Oh my goodness! Ah! Woo! Yeah, I like that stuff. It's kind of expensive though. Why isn't it good for you? It's the salt will help me sweat out the diesel exhaust fumes in my cabin. Like we used to eat salt on a cucumber at was hot. That's the same thing. Michelle Cox. I don't know if that's Michael or Michelle. I think it's Michelle. Hello. Oh my gosh, there's the lingcod. Do not bite me. I don't deserve to catch 10 more lingcod. The only one, King Salmon. Sometimes if you go really fast, they don't bite. Just try going fast. Those look like lingcod to me. Pick it up in pace. Do not bite, lingcod. I don't want you. I think I picked one up on my starboard heavy. It's acting like I got one on it. There we go. I don't think there's no stopping them. There's no stopping them. Oh, thank you for the corgi! Whoa, we got a corgi! I missed it, so I was looking for the lingcod bite. I love corgis. They're the best. Other than Wilson. They don't retrieve the duck. Awesome. Oh my goodness. There it is, the corgi. Maybe I can look at it if I... Oh, I can see it now! Thank you, Dance Jigs. Look at that guy. Woo, man. There used to be someone in my neighborhood that had a corgi. I'd always ask if I could... There it is. It's going. It's going. Oh, my goodness. I'd always ask if I could pet it. They were like, all right. And then, man, that was a nice dog. So nice. But other than like a good temperament, they're pretty useless. I see the floating heart. Yeah! Thank you very much. YouTube's not showing it to me. You know what? I saw when I was watching the screen, when that floating heart came up, it was like gone in a second. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything. I should be able to enjoy my special gifts for more than half a second. Yes. Oh, you need to get something spicy. Sriracha. Take a shot of sriracha. Yeah, it doesn't sound good to me either. I like to drink vinegar every once in a while. Take a shot of vinegar. I don't have any on the boat. Soy sauce works in a pinch. It's not that spicy, but it doesn't sound very good. By the capful. Soy sauce is just so good. It's like salty, soyo. What's the word? Umami. Very good. Come on, Asian people. I know the words. Umami. Let's get some Asian subscribers. More. Like, I want the Chinese contingent. Just a small part of it. Thanks, Dan Shiggs. Yeah, we're kind of pointing the boat back towards the harbor now. We were catching it pretty steady all day, but they seemed to quit on us. But that won't stop me from trolling like for another hour. I'm just going to start trolling back towards the harbor. There's a lot of good water between us and the harbor. weird where we were catching them today, out in the deep there. Usually I don't get them out there like that until late March, mid-March to April. Oh yeah, 15 fathoms, 16 fathoms right now. We normally fish right up on the reef, like right up against the side of the reef. Like there's a reef here. It's a major structure. We fish the edge of it. There he is. Come on, stay on there. Oh my goodness gracious, what a hit. Whoa! Oh my gracious. Oh! Whoa, man. Whoa. Stand back and watch out for the big one. There he is. Let's see if we can hold on to him for a minute here. He's still on there right now. It's either a big one or like, you know, a team of them teaming up on that thing. Got him on the middle fracture destiny. Oh my goodness, that's a big one! Nailed it. My gracious. That must be what's hurting my arm fighting these fish. The daggone king salmon broke my arm. That's what they did. There he is. Got one. Nailed him. I get this. I just want to make a short video out of that, but there's a zip tie right in the way of the. There we go. There we go. Man. I'm trying, you guys, but the daggone, I got blood on the lens. It won't let me put the. There we go. Sorry. That's a nice one. They're biting this goofy lure today, aren't they? Look at that goofy thing. Man. That's like an 18, 19 pounder right there. Got it. Yeah, that's the problem with fishing deep is we got the structure. It's open to fishing, and then we got all this area. If you want to go deep, that's nice because it's closed. You can't go out there. Yeah, that sucker. Woo, man. Big one, man. Real big. All the fish, something is trying to eat. Every single king salmon I catch almost, something has tried to bite onto it right here. Major predation is going on because something's almost got every one of them. They're just barely surviving out here. Let's plug back in. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. Big one. Yeah. Man, he hammered that metal flasher. What's up with the heavy poop? Thing clobberatized it. This one I thought we weren't going to get another one in there. Booyah! Big one! They like that green and pink Gucci with this goo on it, you know. Probably doesn't need to have the goo on it, but they do seem to be partial to that thing today. I guess we go for another pace. I don't know, go another pace. What's his name on the Ocean Rambler? He's not leaving either. Taking another pass as well. He was out here yesterday. He told Greg all he was catching was lingcod, but what's he doing? What's he doing out here again then? Oh, he caught lingcod. My butt. I don't think so. Yeah, we're turning it around all right. Go back around for another pace. Got to. I thought that was going to be a double or a triple, not one big one. I haven't seen a big one in a while. I bet the Ocean Rambler's out there putting the axe down. That boat's real fishy. Putting the wood to him. I think that's what got my arm, is fighting the salmon with my left arm. Boy, when that thing was pulling on it, I'm like, whoa, that's the painful part. Oh my goodness. Stop pulling. I don't know what, if anything, can be done about that. Man, I'm gonna stop fishing. Fish one arm if I have to. Yeah, I reckon it's probably 18 pounds. So I see all these little blue dots on the bottom. That kind of looks like king salmon. I don't know. What do I know? It'd be nice if it was, and I'd get them on all my hooks. That's why people still want those metal flashers. They're doing good things for me right now. Sometimes they don't seem to help. Sometimes fish don't like them, but they're liking them right now. My marlin teaser should be here any day. Put that thing on the float and see if that helps you catch some fish. Catch all the fish with it. what's in here, Shannon. It's nothing special. The hand trollers catch bigger fish for sure. As cruddy as fish has been this year, there has been some nice sized ones. I got a really big one in October. I think it was October. Over there by the island. Oh man. Yeah, that definitely tops the day off. I like having something good happen at the end. Driving around here for a couple hours without getting a bite. Makes it worth it. I was trying to cut a short out of it, but it got blood on the screen and I was pushing the wrong buttons. Eventually I got a piece of it, I think. I don't know. I guess the hay rack mount's a good idea. You know, I had some good GoPro videos like from the hay rack. I think that's how I got that viral video. I'm not sure. That might have been from the deck. Setting it on the deck, on a box or something. Right, I know, but I was struggling there. When you guys went to the blank screen, I was like still struggling. It wasn't until 10 or 15 seconds after I got to the no camera that I managed to hit the right button. I got that daggone orange spoon stuck to me. The Carbonero glaze orange. There he is, there he is. Let's stay on the hook, stay on the hook. What was that? What's happening? Oh my goodness. The thing is this, there might be a link cod. It's doing some aggressive shaking, but not very much movement. There's something on there, that's for sure. Cannery guy's happy. Well, I don't know. He wanted me to have 10 and he texted me at noon and asked if I had 10 yet. That would have made him happy. Ice cream, no. I'm not going to sell today. They're closed at 5. I won't sell until probably Wednesday. Go get some more snow when I get back to the dock. Cover them up with snow. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold and freezing. Let me just run out and get that link cut off. You guys need to charge up here. Keep an eye on that spring right there, that one. they sure do seem to like that one lure. The rockfish that time. But on that, it was on that pink and green one again. Same with a metal flasher. Bubba's, what's up, Bubba's? Missed it. We just caught a big one. I was super mad. I hooked it. I guess Sam must be catching because he's still out here. Where'd he go? He's headed back towards the harbor now like I was. Finish my tack here. Diagonalize. What is that even supposed to mean? Maybe if you had diagonal eyes, you'd be better at catching snook. That's the snook look. Who decided to call that fish a snook? What is that even supposed to mean? Is that where they got the definition of being snookered? When the snook is under the light, you're going to be snookered because it's not going to bite. Snook under the light, don't bite. Maybe we need to look up on YouTube how to catch snook under a light. Did we try that yet? Have you searched YouTube for how to catch snook under a light in Florida? Because I bet there's a video on that. Shit. I don't think Zyro even likes to eat fish. His dad doesn't like fish, so, you know, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. I think he just fishes for fun. Alright, now we got a bite on the float. Yeah, we got a bite on the float. Can you even believe it? It's on there, you guys, on the float. It looks like, oh yeah, I think it's a king salmon. I think it could be a king salmon. Let's go check. All I had to do was bring it into the right distance from the boat, Shannon. Get this one all the way in. That'd be nice. That'd be great. We bring it all the way in. Oh my goodness! Might have lost it. Yeah, we lost it, sucker. Dang, bastard fish, get away. How dare you? Almost got one on the float. Still more in here, huh? There it is, all right. Roll this puppy over so we don't dry out. Almost got him in. Dang it. Had a couple that missed the hooks. Better bring my file out like who said, Gil? Sharpen the hook. Yeah, I think that's what time it is. Time to sharpen the hooks. I haven't sharpened hooks in a while. Losing a lot of fish today. Yeah. That sucker was on there. It was definitely hitting. Had him. Getting dark now. High tide too, huh? Be nice if I could get turned around without wrapping I got so many twists in my starboard float line. Really wants to twist around my tagline bad. See what we can do about that. Pull in by the reef and then make a slow turn out. Maybe we'll get a bite on the turn. They've kind of all been coming from the same area. Twist up, when they untwist again, they snap it. Man, that thing must have a lot of twists in it. It went right up around there. Alright, well now that it's twisted up, we're going to turn. Let it twist more. I know, Shannon. I use that 1x19 stuff. It's pretty good about not breaking. YouTube does not want you to see me catch fish. I'll tell you what, not today. Cut me off again. Uni to uni? I don't think that would work with this stuff. Maybe a uni to uni with a zip tie might work to bring it in like once, but that's it. After that, the zip tie would break and it would come undone, I think. You can do like a simple cat's paw, yeah. The hula popper, these fish don't feed on the surface ever. Sometimes they'll chase bait like and grab it right under the surface and make a boil, but they don't ever hit stuff on top. And the times that they boil on the surface is very, very rare. That thing's still twisted up. When I had that big one on, I was like pulling on the slack, trying to get it to come undone. It's getting dark fast now. I race to get back over by the shallows. Yeah, this is 19 strand. I've never seen anybody do that by 19 strand stuff. That guy up there, the Sam Demmer with that big old wood boat, he doesn't use crimps very much. He does the splicing thing. Yeah. I don't know how he does it. Someone was telling me, but didn't really sink in. up on another pass here. Get in a little bit shallower. Hopefully I don't get wind caught to death. See them on the screen. Stay away from me, link cod. There we go. Dang, we had a bite. We had one on the float there. We had them on for longer than that other one too. It was on there for quite a while. But by the time we reeled that sucker in, it was not on there. I'm gonna be a captain hook pretty soon. They're gonna cut my arm off. I think it hurts. Go home, I won't be able to lift up my my fork, my knife. Which hand is that? That's the knife and the fork side, isn't it? Yeah. Won't even be able to eat. I'll have to pin the food down with my elbow and then cut it with the knife. And then pick up a fork and stab it. Gotta turn the brightness down on my GPS. That's how you know it's getting to be the end of the day. Last pass. King Salmon. Got a nice big one in the box right now. Thanks for ever hooking me up with those super chat and 1,000 jewels. Thank you for the presents. Checking my stats on my 4th or 5th stream here today, whatever it is. Soy sauce is good. Yeah, we got a big one after we drank the soy sauce. Sure. Getting them in 15 fathoms today. Putting the whooping on a few fish here. Seem to be biting pretty steady. I guess we could get another one before dark. It ain't dark yet. Headed back to the harbor. Let's go. We're headed to the harbor again. Looks like I'm marking a little feed on the surface right here. Bait fish coming out for dark. Little splits on the top. When I lingcod fish, man, that lingcod will bite really good this time of day. They don't seem to bother your trolling gear as much though at this time. You bounce one of them big old grubs by them though, they'll hit that. Not enough for a whole bunch of boats to come up here from Sitka, that's for sure. Like they did last fall when they were running out of fish down there. Come up here and caught every fish for the whole season before we could even catch them in the winter time. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for all my members. You guys are staying fast. What do we got this? What? Oh, thank you very much. And the Munson. Yeah, the memberships are awesome. Thank you. Sorry I was broke down. I couldn't stream for a while. Thanks for standing by here. I've never been broke down that long before. One time I had to do a head gasket, and then the darndest thing, it was like I didn't even need a head gasket. We figured out what was wrong with the boat, and it wasn't even the head gasket. The valve for the water intake was not open all the way. It's partially restricted. It's causing me to overheat. It's pretty dumb. That was in the Yanmar. But I got to learn how to do a head gasket. There was quite a bit of taking stuff apart. We took stuff apart for like 2 days. We took it apart for 2 days, installed the gasket, and then put stuff back together for 2 days. Something like that. Down for a week. I might have been down longer for this fuel issue. I've slowed it down. I find that right before dark, they like it to go real slow. By real slow, I mean 2.5 knots, 2.7 knots, 3.3, 3.1, 2.4, about 2.7. Going Shannon speed now, just crawling along here. In here is where we got that big fish. Right about here. That's cool that lure is working for me. Might get some more of those. Sitka guys are swearing by that setup. Seems like this strain of fish likes it. We use a number of green hoochies with a pink stripe, green with a pink stripe and a black stripe. Kind of I know some guys who swear by this lure. Sitka, they catch a lot of fish. Oh my goodness, thank you for the Sunday and the Munson. Got an awesome Sunday. I wish I could eat that. I could eat a Sunday right now. Getting the special gifts from North Dakota. Pictures from North Dakota. Land of many icicles. Getting dark. I haven't seen any logs today. The tides are pretty minimal. We can turn the light on. What about the light? Oh my goodness! Man, things bright anyway. Shining on me. How about another bite? One more bite for the road, for the win. Shannon's boat's not broken. I don't believe it. You guys, last time I had you watch the spring, there was no chance I was going to catch anything. Now I'm going to go clean fish, and this is the hot line. You guys watch the line. I'm going to go clean this big fish real quick and then come back in. The battery is too low to take you out there right now for cleaning the fish. Be right back. Watch that line. That one. The one with the bell on it. Be right back here. Gotta go rip the guts out of this big pig and then be right back. Are there any clips for weights that would hold a 16-ounce weight? 16 ounce is pretty big. Like for a fish finder, I don't know. That's heavy. Yeah, the clip. Like yeah, there's 3-way swivels that'll do it for sure. And there's, yeah, I got a clip I'll show you in a minute. Let me clean this fish. Get any bites? Hey, somebody subscribe to the channel. 26 people. Subscribe, like and subscribe. of trolling to put on the line and be able to take off quick for clipping the main, clipping on the line, on and off. What are you talking about? Man. Oh, there he is on the float. How dare you get away again? What the heck? I think that was a hit. Man, how about you stop missing the hook and bite it? There he is. Come on. He must be on there, right? Yeah, he's on there. He's got to be on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He got him. We got him on there. We can't lose him 3 times in a row out there, can we? Really? Not 3 times, surely. Were you guys watching the float while I was gone? I'm gonna reel it in kind of slow. Just have to be patient. You guys aren't patient enough. Reel it in slow. It's definitely going crazy right now. It doesn't look like there's something down there, but something like that. Actually kind of suspicious. Don't tell me again. No, we got something on there. Come on. Yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, that's king salmon. Oh yeah, nice big one. Real big one. Another one of these pigs. It's on Scotty's special. Pull. It's so strong. Oh, shit. I got him in the boat. All right. Whew. Might have one on my other float now. How do you like that? Right there. Holy mackerel. Oh, yeah! Chunky. Not as big as the first. What is wrong with this thing today? Got him on that. There he is, you guys. Woo! Got him! Finally kept one on the hook. My goodness, we lost so many on the float. Didn't lose that one. Ah, got one. Yeah. That one will go 16 to 17 pounds, I guess. It might only be 15 pounds, I don't know. He's big enough. Nice one. Reel him on the old number 6 QI. Got him on the QI number 6 Gold Supreme. Dang thing, I'm breaking my arms out there. Yeah, not quite as big as the other one, but pretty big, man. That thing was acting crazy on the float. The float was like really jerking around a lot. Not so much like big, strong fish pulls, but I guess it was trying to swim straight back down to the bottom. Should probably make another pass out there, but I'm going to keep going towards the house here. Yeah, doing fine out here. Don't get too excited. Look nice. Yeah, it's still light. It's not very light, but might have time to hook one more. I might already have one more on. I don't know. Could be one on the float. I don't know about on the other float. You know, I balled the chain up on that other float to shorten the line a little bit, and with the chain balled up, it always looks like there's a fish on it. When I'm out there watching it on the deck, it always like looks like there's a fish on it full time. Chilly out here. I guess it's gonna snow. That's the forecast. And it's still in the house. Thank you so much, you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Hit the bell notification. I go live 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, weather allowing, while the season's open. Just almost always something new here. See if we can make it through the gut. We got our line set kind of deep, but we're going to go for it. High tide, it should be okay. Might be kind of close, but we'll be going through the gut right in dark. Sometimes that's productive. See what happens here. Hopefully I don't break off all my lines, so go backwards. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's the internet. What do you know? Man, got real nice there in dark. Well, we got 2 big ones in the morning and then 2 big ones in the dark. That's good. And by morning, I mean like real casual. You know, you get out of bed and hang out at the house, make coffee, and eventually leave. not hitting the bottom. That's good. Let's see what happens when we get in 70-something feet of water. My lines are marked every 9 feet, and I got down 7 marks. And on my heavies, they go a little bit deeper because the way it's lets down off my poles. But I got a lot of flashes on. When I start hitting the bottom, I should be able to speed up, and they'll come up quite a bit. It's also sandy in here. Let's see what happens if we go through here at dark. Fishing for salmon, king salmon, Sir Gobi, Sir Vivo. Possum holler, what's up? Get that cotton. You guys probably planting cotton now. What the heck? You can't cut it all night, all winter. Can't read nothing. Thanks, Possum. I saw you guys were doing your, whatchamacallit, the Castaway crew thing. What was that, yesterday? Oh, thank you so much for the bronze medal. We win 3rd place. Again. Thanks for all the jewels, you guys. Thank you for your help. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. I have to go out there and pick my gear in the dark tonight. Not a big fan of that. I am going to fish till dark because there's clearly some fish around. Sometimes they pile on your hooks right at dark. Not too dark yet. It's almost dark. Oh, we got the heart. Thank you, Gail. Or who's that? Not Gail. That's Holly. We got the bronze medal and we got the floating heart from Holly. Ooh, look at that. Ali is number 1. I wish I could clean this. I don't see any smoke. It looks like I'm in a smoke-filled room, but spinning around like it's gonna be okay. I'm really not in a smoke-filled room. It's just the camera lens. I don't know, I caught a big blue shark one time. That thing was pretty big. I guess the most trophiest fish was a big bluefin I caught one time. Bluefin-ed tuna. Jumped right on that ballyhoo. Stuck oh, we didn't actually let it go. We released it. That was the big one. Caught it with this harness thing, you know, with the stand-up harness, with the waist belt and the clip in it, and then we tie the rod to the boat. That was fun, but it was also a lot of work. That was the last time I did that. After that, I caught them all with the rod and the rod holder. It was my turn. I just cranked the handle, turned the boat, cranked the handle. Works great. That Nick Morrison, what's up? Yeah, it's surprising. surprising there's not more king salmon like along the way, like everywhere. Everywhere! Come on! Fish on every hook! Come on! Alright. Maybe we'll get something in the gut though. It's not too late. It's almost too late. I got about 10 more minutes, I think. Making a turn up in here. I gotta be careful to go right down the middle because there's some rock piles and stuff. What about up at the top? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can make it through here. It's high tide, right? How high is it? Whisker bit and the riverman. Well, as long as we got like 70 feet of water, the gut's pretty deep until I get up to the top. Then there's a high spot right in the middle at the top of it. And that's where I'm gonna gun it. We'll see if the balls are hitting the bottom. It's sandy, so be alright. Any rocks in there are pretty small, I think. Let's see if we can get one more bite in the gut here before dark. Get out there and rip the guts out of that fish. Wind in the gear, rip the guts out, and then pull up the stabies, head for the barn there. I don't know if we can fish tomorrow. I think it might be windy tomorrow. It's snowing. I have a problem seeing out my window when it's covered with snow. I might go to the Pinnacles tomorrow if it's going to be windy. We'll see. Let's see how the conditions are in the morning. Earlier in the week, it looked like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but when I looked at it last night, it looked more like just today. Definitely some snow coming. Kind of looks like snow out there. Well, just a minute ago, I was strolling down this side here, and I got a big one. Spring was going really hard. I thought it was going to be a couple of them on there, but it was just one on that metal flasher with the green and with this one, the 039R. 039R. It's got the sparkly belly, and then one of these pink glow things on the metal flasher. That did the trick. James, what's up? A nice big fish. It's getting dark out there. Sounds like that little stuff. I got 564, 1,300 pound test line on mine. "78 feet, there was a little mark on the bottom right there. I don't know what that was. That's funny that right at dark we got a big one on that big spoon. All day long they were biting the flashers, and then right at dark, bam, on the ball spoon, big one. Seems to be plenty of water in here to get through. My deck light in the back is all jacked up. I really need to fix that so I can see what I'm doing back there. I hate cleaning fish and stuff in the dark. But I can. I got a flashlight too. I'll take my flashlight back there. gotten some really good bites at dark like this. You fish all the way till dark, sometimes it pays off big time. Sometimes you don't get anything, but man, I've been lit up before dark to get them on like every hook sometimes. The fish lose all caution. They're just biting everything that they can get a hold of right before it gets dark. Yeah, he's looking at trying to get a hold of my old boat. I got that old boat I sold to the guy in Seward, I guess he's where he's from. He said Killian could use the boat if he helps him get it to the wherever. I guess Killian probably didn't tell him about the part where what happened to his old boat. But yeah, I mean, it's a good deal for the guy. What has he got to lose? He paid $1,000 for the boat. Probably a couple $1,000 in plane tickets. I guess that's what he's got to lose. But Killian could get it running for him, and then it'll be all operational and stuff. So he can, and then I don't know. I guess if he pays Killian might take it to the wherever. Seward, hundreds of miles away from here. Okay, I'm sold on us not catching any more fish. I'm gonna take you guys out here in this, Muddy Waters, what's up? Let's go out there and wind them up before we run out of light completely. Wind them all up, then we'll pick the stabies out of there. And got that guy, look at that big old pig. Piggly wiggly, yeah. Nice big old piggy, piggy wiggy. All right, let's get this one first. They're on darkness. Darkness is upon us. Sorry about the dark. I got a light back here, I just need to hook it up. The wire's broke on it. I haven't been fishing till dark. But this time of year when the fish start biting, we will fish till dark tomorrow. And I think you can probably see why. It's worth it. Holy cow, the hook fell off of this one. I wonder what happened there. Probably a ling cod. They break everything. Almost make me want to use barbless hooks. God. If we got a mystery fish, I'd guess it'd be on this line right here. I haven't checked this float in a while. Sometimes you can't tell when you got one on the float. think I can turn my boat towards the harbor here. Be right back. Yeah, we caught them mostly on hoochies today, except for the ones that were on spoons. We got the first big one on a little spoon, and we got the last big one on a big spoon. Other than that, everything was on the hoochies. But you kind of have to have the spoons too, don't you? I know a guy who doesn't fish any spoons, all hoochies. Wade on the Bay Harvest doesn't use spoons. Here's a lingcod. I took the black rockfish. Right here with you guys. Sorry it's so dark, you guys. Late night fishing with the GLACIER SHARK. What's up? Let's go. Let me just clean this fish real quick too. Come here, fishy wishy. Yeah. Where did the knife go? Watch out. Here we are. Just a second, I'll go back inside. It's light in there. Clean this fish real quick. I can't see either, you guys. It's dark out here. I'll fix my, whatchamacallit, my light tomorrow, I guess. Just gotta run a couple wires, that's all. Hopefully that'll be good enough. I can't really see what I'm doing. That'll be okay. Clean off the blood. That's what everybody's mostly worried about is the blood. Get that blood off of the fish. Blood off my deck too a little bit. Not real picky about my deck. There's a lot of blood on there. That's a lot of blood. I guess that's probably going to be clean enough. I can't see it anyway. Looks good to me. All right. Now we just got to pull up the stabies. We can go back inside. One more chore out here. A big chore. Yeah, this is definitely not my favorite part. This part right here. Not my favorite. A little bit of north wind coming down the pike here. Alright, we're done out here now. Go back inside. Woo! Man, alright. Gonna move on. Yeah. Alright, woo! Tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know if we can get out here tomorrow. We'll just have to see what the weather's like. Let me text Greg so he knows I'm safe here. I'll be right back. I'll tell you what, get some water on the screen of your phone and you can't do nothing. Like, try to push buttons and stuff is a waste of time. Here comes the noise, let's go! What, Holly? And what? Cyro is live! Snook fishing! Everybody, you can go watch Cyro's garden. He is catching the snook! Or probably not, but that's the best part. There's lots of snook and you can't catch them. Never gonna get him, never gonna get him. Never gonna get him, never gonna get him. Cyro! How much snow, Holly? Oh shoot, I gotta plug you guys in. You're a real low battery here. King. Aaron, what's up? Man, I can't see nothing like this. Any logs out there? I hope not. Okay. I can see a little bit. Snow what? Yeah, it's been snow. Not snowing right now though. Yeah, I didn't think it didn't snow, but it's going to snow. Maybe tomorrow, Leo was saying. I don't know, I can't look because I'm streaming. Hey, still got oil pressure, temperature's good. Know we got fuel because the boat's running. Open the windows. It's going pretty quick too, 6 knots. Snow for 2 days. Where are you at? I forget. Michigan or something? Michigan. Missouri. That's right. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Heck yeah, Zaro's out fishing. Hope he stays fishing so I can get back and watch. Oh, Canada! Yeah, I think it might be smoking a little bit from that exhaust, man. My eyes have been burning all day. And it smells, you know, it smells like exhaust in here a little bit. I got my doors open. Got the back door halfway open and the side door a quarter of the way open. I was running it around in the cove when I went to get fuel. I was running hard and it was smoking a little bit and I had the doors open. I was alright. I don't see any smoke right now though. I could see the smoke the other day. But it smells like exhaust. Yeah, my eyes, I don't know, it could be psychological though. I mean, surely there's fuel and oil all over the engine, so maybe it's just burning, like maybe there's not a problem, but it's just burning that stuff off the engine and causing the issue. Because I resealed the exhaust. I feel pretty good about the exhaust job I did on it. Like, nothing's broken on the exhaust, but the sleeve for the flex pipe is, we had a hard time getting it on when we put it on there, and we cut some slots in the stainless sleeve, so the exhaust pipe isn't quite in there far enough to cover there's little tiny slot holes. So that might be, I mean, that's something I can cover with that epoxy patch tape, you know. And I did run some over it, but I didn't follow the instructions very well. I don't want to put too much goop on there because I want to be able to take it apart, but I'll address it some more. I'll look at it again before I run it. I'll look at it closely and I'll try and determine like what's going on there. I'll clean off underneath the thing some more. I'll open my window. Like I said, this isn't really smoke. That's just the camera lens. I got a busted. The glass thing on here is all broken, and then there's fuel under it. Like, it's pretty clear in here. Like, it doesn't look super smoky right now, right? I mean, like, doesn't look real smoky to me. It looks super smoky from this camera lens, though. I'm not trying to die of exhaust fumes, you know. It's I think I got it on okay, Gary. I'm not like 100% sure that I covered like I said, we had to split the tubing for the flex pipe to get it to go on the exhaust and the manifold. And the exhaust pipe doesn't quite go in far enough to cover the splits. So I think that's where it was leaking from before. And I covered it up with that, I don't know, some exhaust pipe patch stuff. But I didn't, you were supposed to wrap like wire around it until it sets, and I didn't wrap the wire around it. So maybe I failed on my install. Yeah. Well, there was already a tiny leak. I know there was a little leak in here because I would wipe my windows, and my windows would always have a brown soot on the inside. So like that's exhaust, you know. My dog's got cancer too, so. Yeah, like I said, Gail, there's definitely diesel fuel all over the engine. So it takes quite a while to burn that fuel off. Like as much fuel as got on everything, it could just be, you know, burning off the fuel that's like all over the engine. The engine's like 150 degrees, like slowly burn off there, you know. Yeah, no, it's not, I don't trust it. Because I know there's a lot of people that die from like accidentally running their car in the garage or whatever. So I got my windows open, being cautious about it. I think I'm gonna order one of those carbon monoxide testers. Yeah. I spilled a lot. Because I saved the fuel, I buried the fuel from the tank I drained out. I poured it in clear containers and let it settle, and then poured it back in over here. But like between there and here, I spilled plenty of diesel fuel. I also saved like, I don't know, 50 gallons of fuel or something. I figure that's probably what was in that tank. There's probably 50 gallons in there. The problem wasn't like a horrible contaminated tank. It's like a little bit of water in the bottom and then me not checking the filters. And algae taking over everything. What's that say? Kitty cat can muffler cement. Oh, and then when you bragged about it, fell off. That's funny. Now Cade's texting me. He wants to know how I did. I'll text Cade real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. I was like trying to text Cade back. Okay. Sorry about that. I was like trying to text Cade back and reading all this. The AI, my phone AI, is summarizing a message from Luke. Swing down where? Yeah, I'm not real happy with the tank, but well, yeah, it wasn't real pretty. You know what I need to get? One of those, I just need to get a longer, I need to get another section of, you know those vacuum pumps so you can suck oil out of the dipstick with? Mine only has one section of tubing on it, but you can get like multiple sections and stick them together. So I'm going to stick them together so I can read. If I could just get that vacuum pump to the very bottom, I could see how you know, if I could get it right on the bottom, I think I could get another gallon of water out of there or something. Maybe a couple more quarts anyway. Whatever I could get out of there, I want to get out of there. And I'm interested in that. Somebody was saying they knew what was that? Earlier on from Cooper. Cooper wanted me to email some guy about an additive. What was it? Ajax additive or something? Yeah, good. No, it's good. It's just not good. You know, there's something in there. It's like my mechanic was saying. It would be, you know, what would be really nice is if there was no water at all. But what I did see is that there's like, you know, something in the bottom, like what I couldn't get drained out. You know, I pumped it all out as much as I could, and then I drained the rest out through the pickup. But below the pickup, there's still a little space, you know. And that was kind of gnarly looking down there. But it wasn't like enough to fill up my rake cores right away. It's a manageable amount. I understand it would be better if there was nothing in there. But I only have an access hole this big, so to get in there like that, I don't think so. Slick 50? I've never even heard of that. I don't know. They make stuff that like it kills the algae and it turns the water into like an emulsification with the fuel, I think. So you end up burning it, you know. It gets in your filters and stuff, but it gets out of your tank. But I've heard a lot of horror stories, you know, like you put that stuff in your tank and then you end up broken down because your fuel is so gnarly that the filters just clog up immediately. Which is why I don't put it in, but I just ordered a case. I ordered a case of the stuff, of the filters, and I got a quart of the tank cleaner stuff. I'm pretty much off the ocean now here. K100? I've never heard of it. Somebody was trying to tell me to get this Ajax stuff. I already bought $60 worth of additive. I'm sure that whatever it is fine. As long as it kills the algae. Slick 50, huh? Yeah, that was land being broken down. I hope the boat runs tomorrow. You know, I'll probably run it, fish around wherever tomorrow if I can't get out there. I guess I'll try and go out. I'd prefer to have another boat around and not have it be real rough, but you know, today was a shakedown. We didn't break down today. I need to put some hose clamps. I got some hoses down there that I don't have clamps on, but I'm gonna tell you what, the things are stuck on those barbs, like really stuck on there. I ran my old boat without hose clamps. I mean, you can't get it off even if you tried. Like, I don't know why you're worried about clamping it, but that's what you gotta do. Some of the nipples, sometimes if they don't fit right, yeah, you gotta have a clamp. I got one fitting I added where the nipple's a little bit small and it has to have a clamp. But like, the ones that are down there that don't have a clamp, good luck getting those things off without cutting them. You know, they're jammed on there like serious. But it needs a clamp. I got a piece of vinyl. I got a really cool, my mechanic friend told me to put a piece of clear vinyl. So I got like 12 inches of clear vinyl line in the fuel line. So I can see I can see the fuel coming through. And it's not for water, it's for like, if you get an air leak in the system, you'll see air bubbles coming through. So you know you got a problem downstream or upstream of the fuel for air leak. And that thing is cool. It's just nice to be able to see like you can look at the clear line with your own eyes and you can see that there's no air coming in, you know, and you've got a full tube of fuel. Yeah, one time I put sea foam in my Yanmar, right? Because it was, I don't remember, it wasn't running good, and yeah. So I put a thing of sea foam in the engine oil. It broke. It broke, the whole engine broke. It was the well, the whole engine didn't break, but it was the aftercooler, and then the aftercooler. Yeah, the aftercooler gave out, and it put water into the combustion chamber, and that wasn't good. Yeah. Anytime I have a serious problem now, I'm not going to try and put an additive in there. To try and bandage over a major issue. Like the issue wasn't whatever I thought was going to be healed by the seafoam. The issue was my aftercooler was done for. But it was really hard to diagnose that until it went full on putting water into my fuel or whatever it did, water into the air intake. Zyro is trying to catch the snook. Let me guess, he didn't catch it yet. Seafoam, yeah, it didn't work for me. I put the seafoam in and the next day my boat was out of commission. That's so sad. Did you ask him to show you the snook? There's like always a bunch of big ones lurking under that light. They're always in there. Let me get some speed up here. Everything looks good down there. Oh my goodness. I ran the boat really high RPMs yesterday. Test it out. It's fine. Alright. Tell them I said hi from Alaska, Shannon. Check on Zyro. Make sure he knows that we're thinking about him. And also make sure he knows that he'll never catch that snook. Put some stunts in the chat. It's got to get easy right now. Alright, night, Shannon. Me too. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some dough on these fish when I get back to the harbor, and then I don't know if I can get out tomorrow or not. I don't really feel like fishing weather right now on this boat. Yeah, well, there's this YouTube channel with two people dressed up like a corn. They're like corn, they got a corn crochet, corn mask, and then they're really corny people. But besides that they're all dressed up like corn, they're pretty nice. They're like super weird, that's why people watch them. They got a pretty active chat. They're giving them lots of publicity. I guess we can check out here. It's super loud. I know it even louder with my new injectors, huh? I'm not putting on no corn mask. Let's read a little bit of the Bible and then we'll take off. Kings chapter 2. The heading is Elijah ascends to heaven. And it came to pass when the Lord was about to take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elijah from Gilgal. And Elijah said to Elijah, "Stay here, please, for the Lord has sent me on to Bethel." But Elijah said, as the Lord lives, as your soul lives, I will not leave you. So they went down to Bethel. Now the sons of the prophets who were in Bethel came out to Elisha and said to him, do you know that the Lord will take away your master from over you today? And he said, yes, I know, keep silent. Then Elijah said to him, Elisha, stay here, please, for the Lord has sent me to Jericho. But he said, as the Lord lives, as your soul lives, I will not leave you. So they came to Jericho. I want the part where he's taken up. Where's that? Here we go. Verse 10. Elijah said, please let a double portion of your spirit be upon me. So he said, you have asked me a hard thing. Nevertheless, if you see me when I am taken from you, it shall be for you. But if not, it shall not be so. Then it happened, as they continued on and talked, that suddenly a chariot of fire appeared with horses of fire and separated the two of them. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. Woo, man. I'm trying to get those guys squared away in my mind. But that was good. That was Kings, huh? Amen. And that's a wrap for tonight. We will be back tomorrow to do something. I don't know. This way I can turn my lights off and drive the rest of the way in. Love you guys. Remember to pray for each other. Pray for me too. I appreciate it. See you later. Good night.